Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we'll be doing a quick exercise in drawing a fight ready stance. So necessarily just the upper body. So it's like an MMA fighting stance. So we will start with an arc like that. Put in a center line. Put in this guy's head right here. Always slightly hunched, so it's safe to put the shoulders there. So it suggests that it's a little hunched form. Circle and a circle, and we will have one arc going like this, an arc going like that, and circle. So you will see the point why we are going like in this manner, because there will be a little bit of foreshortening involved as well. Foreshortening that some objects appear bigger or are hidden compared to certain other objects. So here we have another arc, and right about here we have another circle, or you could put in an oval. So these are the hands, the forearms, elbows right about there, chest somewhere here, and that's the remainder of the torso. Now it depends on how you want to put the pose. It's so many angles that we can exploit here, but we're going to utilize these. So I would actually recommend that you continue in pencil. It would be better, but I'm going to illustrate the rest here in pen so that it stands out a little better. So the fists are kind of facing each other, so we'll just put in that shape like this, just like a funnel to start, and with that bend. So since they are the highlight, so 1 2 1 2 3 4, and of course they will be the thumb right there. Same exercise here, but according to how you wish to place this fist, I'm going to go 1 2 3 4, and that much. Thumb is not visible exactly from this angle. So from this angle, foreshortened thumb right there, and the rest is the fingers coming together to form that fist. Now I'm not going into extraneous details here because you could Google the hand. What we are trying to do is achieve that pose. So there we have it, the elbow, and we are just going along those lines as best as we can, and we stop right there. This guy's torso will be somewhere there. So, and then there's the hunched shoulder. Now depending on how big or how streamlined you want to show this guy's body, you will change your mileage accordingly of how bulky, how long armed or short armed this guy is. So right there is my choice. So elbow, and right there the little finger curl like that, knuckles visible in just so much portion, and a bit of the index finger right there. And then of course you will come around and put down this guy's head, and I'm going to just put in a line like this, line like that, line. So eyes, nose, mouth. So I'm going to go put in the ears somewhere there in line with the eyes, and there is the nose right there, the mouth, and then we just get the head going. And as you know that I leave most of my men bald so that you could experiment with how you would like to go. I'm unless we are targeting any particular figure. That should be the case mostly. There is the collarbone. Now depending on if you want to like show him bare chested or you want to show him wearing something, it all depends. So a bit of the arm will show around in that case, going into the chest that is slightly curled up because of this pose, and of course the somewhat intensified musculature. There's a pair of shorts, and I put in some neck muscles there, some cheekbones. Again, the face is not the object of our attention here, but I'm just putting some details just to get some details going so that you could have a little more bearable and livelier picture. So there we have it. That is the quick essential fighting stance. So fist ready upper body fighting stance, and once you have that down, now you could of course iron out all the details of how you would like to go about this. If you want to add in some musculature in the sense that you want to put in some abs and you want to give him some chest hair, but if I were right around there, I would just put in some quick crosshatch and inks to highlight certain aspects of his anatomy. So let's say that if the light source is coming from top, I would put in just so much crosshatch depending on the intensity of the light and how much shadow is being actually cast. So let's say that the forearm is somewhat in shadow here, and of course you would add in the details around the skin there, around the palms, details on the knuckles here, the skin, some quick cross-hatching right there, right under his chin. Again, depending on what light source you are working with, what you are looking to accomplish in this image. Giving him some angry eyebrows. So according to the light source, I'm just putting in some crosshatch right across his face there on one side, and then of course the shadow will be cast in the sense that there will be more intense shadow here right next to his head. So some of that pec structure also highlighted, some shadow right there under the fist, shadow right here, shadow right here under the delt if you are giving him that bigger delt. If you're not, you don't need to worry about it too much. Some shadow right there. Now this will be more or less a more intense shadow, because if you have chosen to go the way I did, you would just keep on putting, and there again the anatomy always has to be highlighted. So some skin folds there, some additional cross-hatching right there, some cross-hatching right there that can traverse into the serratus muscles. Then of course some, since he is away from the light, and that's what I have determined, I'm going to intensify some shadow here according to how well defined his muscle and bone structure is. So there we have it. It's again essential quick exercise in putting down fighting form, necessarily MMA based fighting form, MMA stance, but this is the usual fist upper body stance. So I hope that you Google some images and check them out. Share your experience. Let us have your comments and your advice. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe and keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.